Arcane is doing pretty well for itself. It's different from most mainstream stuff out there, but do you know what big companies do when they see something new and successful? They take a concept from that new thing, and they beat that f***er into the ground. They beat the horse until it dies. They beat the dead horse, then dive into the depths of hell to beat the horse there too. Big companies do this until everyone is sick of the new idea and it's no longer new. It's going to happen to Arcane. We can't stop it. We can only hope what they do is in our favor. League of Legends and Dota brought in an era of MOBAs that all died because they didn't realize that those two games were successful because they were just good games. SpongeBob brought in an era of loud, obnoxious cartoons that annoyed many. Those cartoons didn't realize that SpongeBob was a well-written cartoon and had some actual care put into it, unlike those damn cartoons. Even now, with the release of Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl and the announcement of Multiverses, it's very clear that people are trying to capitalize on the success of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. People will always try to copy the success of others. I predict that Arcane is going to be copied. It's inevitable. But that brings up a new question. What part of Arcane will corporate idiots try to copy? Well, that's why I am here to speculate. Maybe big companies will finally realize that good quality products are what make money. No, that will never happen. Good quality products need a lot of time. Big corporations hate waiting for anything. Quality doesn't matter just as long as you ship it out as soon as possible. At least to them anyway. Think I'm wrong? Look at I don't know. All the big game publishers out there. All of them are in hot water right now for trying to sell an unfinished mess of a video game. Take-Two released GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition to almost universal bitching and moaning. EA released Battlefield 42 in an almost unplayable state. CD Projekt Red with Cyberpunk 2077, Activision Blizzard with every major release over the last couple years, Amazon with New World. Yes, that Amazon. I didn't even know Amazon published video games before making this video. The point I am trying to make here is that patience is a virtue that the corporate executives don't have. You can't rush perfection. This is the most likely scenario. The execs will try to adapt an already successful video game into movies or TV shows and try to turn big franchises into the next Pokemon. Riot Games with League of Legends is already going down this route with the original MOBA, digital card game, a fighting game in the works, and now Arcane. Now, who is a good candidate for such an expensive endeavor? It's gotta be a big-name video game with the money to back it up. Does it need to have the potential for a good, entertaining TV show or movie? Fuck no. Sony Pictures Animation made a Emoji Movie. I can't think of an idea with less potential and inspiration behind it. Thank the gods they proved their worth with Into the Spider-Verse and The Mitchells vs. the Machines. Now which big company to do this? Ugh. The one with the biggest potential to make money is Epic Games with their golden goose, Fortnite. Damn, I'm complaining about Fortnite 2 videos in a row now. Yeah, the art style looks like a lower-end CGI cartoon, and it's one of the biggest video game franchises out there aimed at a younger audience. My guess is that a Fortnite movie would be something like the Lego movie with every franchise under the sun. Probably less like the Lego movie, actually, and more like the movie movies. You know, those piles of garbage that just slap pop culture references on screen? No, I'm not talking about Space Jam: A New Legacy. Huh? I've just been informed that Sony Pictures Animations actually rejected a proposal from Epic Games to make a Fortnite movie. Good on you, Sony. You're learning from your past mistakes of trend chasing. Anyway, all of Blizzard's properties have the potential for this kind of treatment. They already made a Warcraft movie to mixed results. Although I don't see that happening for them right now because of, controversy. What I would like to see is an animated adaptation of Valve's Team Fortress 2. The animated shorts and the various comics have proven that there is potential for these characters. I am also slightly partial to batshit insanity. In the Team Fortress 2 universe, Abraham Lincoln invented stairs, and George Washington invented the United States of America. Not founded, invented. A TV show with that type of logic sounds amazing. It actually kind of reminds me of the recent Netflix show Inside Job in terms of its world building. Go watch Inside Job, by the way, and maybe my review of it if you're skeptical. What I think is an awful idea to adapt is any video game franchise that is already narrative driven and cinematic. You're only gonna make a lesser version of a story that has already been told. The Hitman and Tomb Raider movies come to mind. If you make a faithful adaptation following the story to a T, then no one is going to be interested in watching something they already saw fully animated in a video game. If you try something different, then you'll get roasted alive for, well, trying something different. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Now is the part where I can dare to dream. If there's anything I love about Arcane, it's the aesthetic. The show is absolutely beautiful. There are two parts to achieving the show's look, the animation and the style. The animation is something I don't think I've seen done in animation quite as well as anywhere else. It's trying to look like a painting, but animated. There are two ways to achieve this. One, you could literally paint every frame of animation. With the way the show's framing moves through a scene, I think that would be impractical because coloring an animated character without that painted look is already a pain in the ass. So that leaves the other option. Fake a two-dimensional look with 3D animation. The fact that I'm not entirely sure which one they went with just by watching the actual episode shows how good of a job they actually did. I don't know whether to be amazed or horrified that technology has gone that far. I'm getting tired of everyone going for that Pixar look, and I want some variety. The animation techniques aren't the only thing contributing to the aesthetic. The setting is a Magitech setting. It's called Hextech in Arcane. It's when machines are powered through some magical means. A world where people saw wizardry and thought to themselves, I must science the f*** out of that. Steampunk settings kind of fit under this as well. Just replace purple magic crystals and magical sparks with fire and steam. I love the concept of Magitech, and it hasn't been a mainstream thing yet. Come on, we got like Harry Potter for magic and Star Wars for space stuff. This concept is becoming mainstream for video games just because League of Legends is mainstream, but I want a good TV show or movie other than Arcane. Let's get that ball rolling, people! Comment if you think my ideas are prophetic or really stupid. There's no wrong answers here with speculation, except that. That is definitely a wrong answer. I'm not a fan of League of Legends. I was too busy with Team Fortress 2 when it was big. Arcane is amazing even without the familiarity. Go watch it if you somehow watch this without saying Arcane.